This is The Download from Sounds Profitable, your daily source for the essential news in the business of podcasting, brought to you by Spreaker from iHeart. I'm Gavin Gaddis. Here's what you need to know for today, Wednesday, January 15th. First up, On Air Fest reveals 2025 schedule. It's the most expansive lineup yet. Next month, podcasting will descend on Brooklyn once more, with On Air Fest set to take place February 19th through the 21st, featuring, quote, the most dynamic expansion in the event's 8-year history, end quote. The event's lineup, which had already included names like Subway Takes Kareem Rama and journalist Taylor Lorenz, now also includes Anderson Cooper, John Ramsey, and Rosie Perez. On Air Fest's full schedule of events is now live. Sounds Profitable will be in attendance. You'll likely catch me in the hall scurrying from session to session, and Sounds Profitable partner companies receive a discount on admission. Get in touch with us to learn more. Next up, Audioboom posts 2024 trading update. CEO Stuart Last discusses a highlight from Audioboom's final financial report of 2024. The company reached $3.4 million in adjusted EBITDA profit, growth that Last attributes to Audioboom's business model and growing ad product. Podcasting has shown positive growth in recent months, such as Spreaker's regular RPM tracker found in the download trending upward. Audioboom's 2024 EBITDA coming in 10% above analyst guidance further reinforces this notion. Next up, ahead of possible TikTok ban, YouTube is rolling out 3-minute shorts to all users. As the Tube Filter headline says, the long-teased update to YouTube Shorts, the platform's infinite scroll-based short-form content offering, is set to arrive before the potential end of TikTok. Back in October, the platform announced that in the future, all videos 3 minutes and under would retroactively become shorts within YouTube's ecosystem. Now, according to Tube Filter, the 3-minute limit is officially being deployed for all users. A move that comes just when TikTok creators are looking for their short-form content backup if the Supreme Court upholds legislation banning TikTok. A desire which has driven Xiaohongshu, a Chinese social media app similar to a mixture of Instagram and Pinterest, to number 1 on multiple US app stores. Next up, media body Sarah Girola on the power of podcast marketing and games. An interview with Chief Growth Officer Girola in anticipation of her hosting a talk at Pocket Gamer Connects titled Podcast Marketing Insights and Strategies for Success. On the subject of the next big opportunity for the mobile gaming industry, she proposes podcast ads for user acquisition. Influencer marketing has become the bread and butter of mobile game advertising. Podcasting is the natural next step. Finally, Triton Digital's Australian podcast ranker for December 2024 is here. Australia's podcast scene ended out the year strong according to data tracked by Triton Digital. The top 3 Australian-made podcasts by listeners and downloads includes Mamma Mia Out Loud, up 1 spot from last month, Case File True Crime, dethroned from the top spot, and in first place, ABC News Stories, which climbed 2 places in the ranker. Several movers and shakers have rocketed up the charts as well, including comedy duo Hamish and Andy's new series, The Remembering Project, climbing 76 spots in the ranker from last month. As for the rest of the news, ARN's iHeart has kicked off 2024 as Australia's number 1 podcasting company. Slate's In Case You Missed It podcast has added Kate Lindsay of the online culture newsletter Embedded as a co-host. Tenderfoot TV's true crime podcast Monster has added a new spin-off, Monster BTK, set for an always-on release schedule. The 10th season of the Boston Globe's award-winning Love Letters is now airing, and new from Canada land, The Copernic Affair is an investigative podcast launching January 22nd. Be sure to check out the links to every article mentioned right in your podcast listening app or at soundsprofitable.com, where you can also subscribe to the newsletter version. The download is written and produced by myself, Newton Shottelkotti, Brian Barletta, and Tom Webster. This episode is hosted on Spreaker. For Sounds Profitable, I'm Gavin Gaddis. Download us again tomorrow.